it is strange the way people treat death and react to death if they truly believe in an afterlife. In Twelfth Night, Olivia's mourning her brother's death, and the fool comes up to her and says, I'm going to prove that you're a fool. And she says, go on then. And he says, like, why are you crying? Why are you upset? And it's because my brother's dead. And she says that he's in heaven. And he says, I think he's probably gone to hell. And she goes, no, he's in heaven. And he goes, well, more fool you for mourning someone who's in heaven. And it jumped out at me because it was a sort of Shakespearean way of putting the point that I'd been making for a while, which is that, like, what are you mourning for? Okay, like, Alex, you're being totally naive and you're not considering that people are just upset that they're going to be separated from the person they love. But that's not right either, because if I found out that I was never going to be able to speak to you again, Joe, I'd be pretty upset about that. Like, if you were going on like an expedition to Mars or something and for some reason there was no communication and I literally would never see you again, I'd be pretty upset about that.
That's
but if I found out, especially if you were the one on the ship, like, if I found out after you take off, and I'm never going to speak to you again anyway, that the ship just like exploded and you're now dead, I think I'd be upset in a different way. It would like change the sadness that I feel, right? And so intuitively to me, it can't just be the separation. There has to be something stronger about the death itself. And, when I made a reel about this, people in the comments were sort of saying, tell me you don't understand emotions without telling me you don't understand emotions, or so, this kind of stuff, just sort of as if like I'm being really stupid. Oh, he just doesn't get it. But it's like, the point is I do get it. I do get, like, of course you're going to be emotional. Yes, of course you're going to be upset, but why would you feel that way if you truly believed in the way that you think you believe that, this person's gone to heaven?